Good evening and welcome to Rewind. It's February 15th. We want to get you caught up on the biggest stories of the day so far.
We began this evening with an officer-involved shooting in Coweta County. Deputies opened fire on a stolen semi-truck during a chase in the middle of I-85. Jamie Kennedy reports from where the chase ended and explains what led up to the shooting. Developing tonight, deputies opened fire on a stolen semi-truck. It happened during a chase in the middle of Interstate 85. Chopper 46 video shows bullet holes on the side of the truck.
This scene unfolding in Coweta County north of Sharpsburg, McCullum Road. We're told the driver was putting multiple lives at risk.
CBS 46's Jamie Kennedy live along I-85 where the chase ended. Explain to us, Jamie, what led up to the shooting?
Yeah, Sean, so what led up to the shooting and what police tell us really reads like something out of a Hollywood blockbuster movie. Now, the whole event ended just behind me here on I-85, blocking traffic and backing it up for hours, as you can imagine. Now, here's some pictures from earlier on when the GBI, the Sheriff's Department, were all out here for hours, really, nailing down everything and investigating through. So what they tell us is that they got a call of a stolen tractor trailer that was being tracked. Then the Sheriff's Department said that they intercepted that tractor trailer on I-85. When they approached it, the tractor trailer started speeding up and hitting multiple cars. That's when deputies decided to use deadly force and shoot the driver. Now, they do say that the driver was taken to hospital in an unknown condition. I also spoke to a worker close by who said he heard around 10 to 15 shots. Here's what one driver told us he saw when he drove past the truck at close range.
The trailer bobtailing, by itself, looked new, like it looked brand new. Had bullet holes in the door. The glass was smashed, and on the ground it appeared to be shell casing, and there was what appeared to be blood streaming down the door.
So many unanswered questions still about this whole ordeal. We're going to stay on top of this and bring you the latest as it comes to us. Live in Coweta County, Jamie Kennedy, CBS 46 News.
All new at 6. CBS 46 getting an inside look at brand new technology just launched at Atlanta's 911 call center.
The new emergency fire dispatch will help get information to first responders in the field a whole lot faster. It went live today. CBS 46's Yasmina Alston was there to see it firsthand. She's joining us there live tonight at a local fire station. And Yasmina, this new technology, what role will it play?
Well, Sean, that new technology will make sure that when you dial 911, the call taker gets as much information as possible so that when these fire trucks take off, they know exactly what they're going into.
Efficiency in this case is time. Time is life.
From the minute you call 911, time is everything, and so are the details.
The more information we have going in, we can make better decisions on our plan.
Inside the Atlanta E911 call center, those details are noted and sent to responders. Atlanta Fire is taking it to the next level with new emergency fire dispatch technology.
In the past, we've had situations where we've had other calls, and the call taker was kind of left out there with not knowing what to say. So this will give them direction for every situation they may encounter.
It's quality over quantity for Assistant Fire Chief Dwayne Johnson Sr. and his life-saving firefighters. The way it works, call takers type in specific details about your emergency, describing the structure type, how many people there are, and any other critical note.
As my person, my friend, my pet is trapped, the way the call taker information comes in now, it can pinpoint us right to it versus the old way, it was a little bit more generalized.
Assistant Chief Johnson calls it a game changer, not just for firefighters, but also the people in need.
Say, for instance, if we have a structure fire, the person is burning inside, instead of the person that's having the emergency panicking, as well as the call taker panicking, they'll have an opportunity to stay focused, read those instructions, and possibly be able to save a life until the fire department arrives on the scene.
And the fire department is, of course, very excited about the new technology. Some firefighters even saying this technology is long overdue. Again, it went live earlier this morning. Live in Midtown, Yasmina Alston, CBS 46 News.
Developing tonight, testimony now underway in the federal hate crimes case against the 3 men who killed Ahmaud Arbery. Prosecutors are trying to convince a jury that Arbery was killed because he was black. CBS 46's Haley Mason is live in Brunswick tonight after spending the day in the courtroom. Haley.
Rick, right now, they haven't really dug too far into the racial elements. They're methodically laying out what happened that day. This is the DOJ I'm referring to. Prosecutors have brought in their first set of witnesses for the first full day of testimony that just wrapped within the last hour.
And I think that they are really laying a good foundation for proving their case.
In the first full day of testimony, prosecutors with the Department of Justice called two former neighbors of Satilla Shores. Matt Albenze, a neighbor who knew the McMichaels well, testified about being involved in trying to catch the man who kept visiting the house under construction. Albenze testified that he saw Arbery near the home one night, so he put a pistol in his pocket and walked out to see what was going on. He says Arbery looked suspicious to him, but he never took the gun out of his pocket. When prosecutors asked why he didn't chase Arbery, Albenze responded, "Not my job." Former neighbor Daniel Alcott testified that he too would often run through Satilla Shores, but he was never approached, stopped, or questioned by the McMichaels like Arbery. Alcott recalled hearing 3 loud bangs Sunday afternoon of the murder. He walked outside and saw Arbery dying in the street. He moved his family away after that. For the rest of the afternoon, lead investigator Richard Dial with the GBI took the stand outlining each interview, video footage, and evidence he worked on to bring the 3 men into custody. Greg McMichael's attorney questioned some quotes from his client's interviews with investigators, saying, "Is it possible that he was just being descriptive when he told Mr. Arbery, 'Stop or I'll blow your effing head off'?" Agent Dial responded, "No, I believe he described what he told him."
Glad that people are able to hear what really was in their minds, that these weren't just, quote, driveway decisions, that they were actually laying in wait for this young man.
That was Barbara Armwine saying that the McMichaels and Brian, she believes, were laying in wait for Ahmaud Arbery because he was a black man running through the neighborhood. We expect to hear more testimony in line with that, thinking that it was because of his race that he was killed. That is the crux of this federal hate crimes trial. We'll be bringing you updates starting tomorrow morning. For now, reporting live outside the federal courthouse in Brunswick, Haley Mason, CBS 46 News.
New developments tonight, the creation of a new city in Cobb County nearing a reality. The Georgia House passed a bill this week that would give voters in East Cobb a chance to vote on Cityhood this May. CBS 46's Zach Summers is live in East Cobb tonight with what it would mean to form. Zach, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Sean. Cobb County commissioners right now are holding a special meeting where they're being briefed about the impacts, financial and services impacts due to several cityhood measures being considered at the State House. And this right here, this is Roswell Road near Johnson's Ferry, what would essentially become the center of the city of East Cobb. A possible annexation, proponents say, is all about making sure residents have a voice.
It's been a few years in the making.
Cindy Cooperman is optimistic voters in East Cobb are ready to form their own city after House Bill 841 cleared the legislature on Monday.
We see a lot of really strong support here in East Cobb for cityhood.
Boundaries for the proposed city of nearly 60,000 include Shallowford Road to the north, the Chattahoochee River to the south, and the Cobb County line to the east.
There's a lot of development and redevelopment.
Cooperman is part of the East Cobb Cityhood Committee. She believes the population in Cobb County has reached a level that calls for more municipal government.
It's really, for me, it's about local representation that's really closer to the people and closer to that community of interest.
I think it's been expedited in a way that is causing a lot of confusion.
Cobb County Chairwoman Lisa Cupid says the Board of Commissioners was hoping lawmakers would consider cityhood measures later in the year to allow for more analysis. Lost Mountain, Mableton, and Vinings are also seeking cityhood.
These are what have been referred to as city lights, where they're not offering the full array of city services that most cities provide.
In the proposed city of East Cobb, the city would handle police, fire, and parks, while the county would continue to provide other services. If the bill gets the governor's signature, East Cobb voters would have the final say during a May referendum, potentially electing a mayor and council in November.
Yeah, we asked Cooperman why she believes the East Cobb cityhood movement is gaining traction while others like the Buckhead were dead on arrival. She likened the Buckhead proposal to a divorce, where she says the East Cobb cityhood movement is more like a young adult, ready to leave their parents' home and be out on their own. You can learn more about these Cityhood efforts on the CBS 46 News app. For now, live in Cobb County, Zach Summers, CBS 46 News.
Thanks for watching CBS 46 News. Watch us live wherever you are, our mobile and our streaming news app. You can also watch us on Roku, Apple TV, and Fire TV.